So thank you to all the Twitter kids, the Twitter Morgasms. Now, here comes the crazy part. This is the Facebook. Teresa Walker, she asked, how am I? I'm doing amazing. I have a little bit of a cold, like I said earlier. But I'm emergencying my life away and airborne and all those great things. So, and Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus, cold and cough, will give you life. It's the best thing in the world. Not going to lie. Melissa Greenstein wants to know, what made you want to do drag? Attention. Everyone's an attention whore, and we all figure it out different ways. So I thought drag was it, and you get to be creative. I have a creative side, and it's a feminine outlet, I guess. You know, you get to be as girly as you want to be without people looking at you crazier than you already look. So it's a lot of fun to have a good time. Tammy Tequila America, can you marry me? Oh, can I marry you or do your hair? No, I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm not going to marry you. Gay marriage isn't legal, remember? We're going to talk about that later. Danielle Maniscalco, you know, that's my girl from Jersey. When are you coming to visit me? When are you coming to visit me, bitch? Because you were supposed to come move out here. What happened? I'll kill you. I love you. Gilbert Marquez, how do I get on RuPaul's Drag Race? Oh no, you're actually kidding. You're not trying to get on there. But I'm going to give you a shout out and you'll love me even more. So Gilbert Marquez, I love you very much. And if you did want to get on RuPaul's Drag Race, determination. Excuse me. That is the best way to get on. Have a passion for it. But I love you very much. Okay. Oh, Gilbert Marquez. And Yvette Adams Munier. I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. Who would you love to perform for? Like, if you're asking about, like, celebrities or anything, I would love to perform for Pink, of course, the mother, that's God. I would love to perform for, Kylie Minogue, who I'm a huge fan of. I love Tori Amos. I would love to perform for her. Joan Collins. I'm a huge Joan Collins fanatic. Tim Curry, David Bowie. I would love to have performed for Freddie Mercury. I'm a huge Queen fan. Freddie Mercury is just the ultimate. Shirley Manson from Garbage. I'm a huge fan of hers. There's a million people. I don't know. I don't know that it's such a crazy question because you don't really think about it. So, but those are the people, you know, I'm a rocker. I love my rock. Let's see. Teresa Zapata. What would be your inspirational message to people bullied everywhere? Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. What would your inspirational message to bullied people everywhere would be? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I think I read it wrong, but who cares? Don't be a victim. You know that old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me. They do hurt. Like, that was bullshit. They do hurt. But when you take the power back from people, if someone calls you a fat ass or a fag or a black or any kind of like thing they think is negative, you look to the positive side of that. If someone says, hey fag, say yes, I'm gay. Why you're saying that because you're interested? Would you like a date? Yeah, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If someone thinks you're ugly, that's on them. They're paying more attention to you than you are them. So I think you should turn that around, verbally, anyway, and make it a positive thing. If someone hits you or puts their hands on you, you report it to the police. You get help from someone in charge. But if they're talking shit, I think you should go in with the funny. Make it funny. Take that power back from them. You know, if I'm sauntering down the street and someone shouts out the window, fag, I ask them on a date. Like, I'm trying. You never know. You might get one. But yeah, so, you know, Teresa, always keep your chin up. And, you know, there are a million people like us that get bullied. And we may be singled out. But look at it like that. You got singled out. Now everybody knows who you are. You may be the fag or the fat girl or the gothic kid or whatever. You may be the witch. But you're someone special now. So you have to turn it around and make yourself the one that stands out. And if you make people uncomfortable, that's not really your problem, it's theirs. So just continue to do you. And if any of you ever need to talk, please, I have my Skype, it's Morgan McMichaels Official. check that out. I'll Skype. Sandra, you know I've Skyped you, and we've talked. So please, if you ever need to speak, send me a message. I don't know where the little message thing is. Send me a message. Send me a Skype message. I will be there for you. So we can talk, but you know what? Once you get into the real world, honey, that individuality will set you free. Okay, who's next? Okay, Ridge Morrison has about 85 questions, which is great. Topic for tonight, looking for love in the gay lifestyle. Why are gays labeled whores? How do you make your face thinner via drag makeup? Okay, those are a lot of questions. So, looking for love in the gay lifestyle. It's tough. It really is, because, you know, different strokes for different folks. We all have different tastes, and we are not a huge community, and so there's only certain amounts of everything, you know. It is tough, because I think gay people in general, and I'm talking from experience because I'm in the gay community, there's a fear of rejection. Everybody has a fear of rejection. Nobody wants to be rejected, so it's tough to make that first step. That's the toughest step, I think, is to, you know, jump on that and be like, hi, you're cute, would you like a date? I got over that a long time ago, but it's, again, different strokes for different folks. We take our time with that. But if you don't ask, you're not going to know. If you don't ask someone out on a date, you could be missing your soulmate. So I always think rejection's, what's the worst someone could say? No, you know. So go for it. I think you should try it. And do it safely, kids. Do it safely. Safe sex whore. Why are gays labeled whores? I don't think that gays are really labeled whores. I think that's just a misconception, really. I think that there are whores out there, but again, you're adults. You do what you want to do. My thing is, do it safely and make sure you take care of yourself and take care of your partners. You know, HIV is rampant in our community, and we don't want to be ignorant about that. So if you are infected, tell your partner, make sure you're safe, and if you're negative, stay safe. All condoms are free. You can get them everywhere. Go to your local bars, go to your local free clinics. Make sure you wrap that shit up, because it's important. And stay safe. But I don't think that we're whores by any means. I think that, you know, you have to try a couple of fruits in the platter to find out which one you like the best. But you don't necessarily have to sleep around with everyone, I don't think. And how do you make your face look thinner via drag makeup? If I make my face any thinner, I'll be a skeleton. I would die. But I know what you're talking about. Basically, what you need to do is you take a card, like a postcard or a flyer from a club, and put it maybe right here, and take your brush and kind of like draw a line. You want to make your face thinner here. I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't really know. I know how to do my own makeup, kind of. A little bit. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Ted Grindwich. Do you hang out with any of the people from Drag Race Season 2? If so, who do you hang out with and what do you do? Oh, we all hang out together. We're scattered across the country, but when we go do gigs, like Shangela and I just did a gig in Pennsylvania, but Angina lives in LA, Pandora Box lives in LA, Shangela lives here. Who else? Sonique lives here. Raven, of course, lives down the street. My drag mother, Chad Michaels, lives down in San Diego. Willem lives in LA. Raja lives in LA. Venus lives in LA. There's a big group of us here. And of course in New York there's Manila and Sahara and Jiggly. And I think Rebecca Glasscock lives there. And you know, in Atlanta there's a couple of girls. Phoenix. Florida's Tyra. Oh no, Tyra is actually in Atlanta as well. So yeah, we do. We all talk. We have a couple of pages dedicated to the alumni girls, and we all have each other's phone numbers, and we all generally do get along very well. And when the girls come out here, when Tyra comes to California, she stays. When a couple of the other girls come, they all come out and they live in my house. It's a party. We have a good time. And what book am I currently reading? I'm reading The Lost Symbol. Have to get into it. Kristen Collins, if you could go back in time when you were first started doing drag and tell yourself one tip that would have saved you a lot of headaches, what would it be? Oh shit. On the spot. I don't know what I would tell myself. I think I would have practiced my makeup a lot more. It takes time to learn, but I think I would have started like really getting in and really focusing on it. If I knew where I was going to be today, I think that's what I would have done. Todd McIntyre wants to know, are you single and what kind of guy do you go for? I am single now. Dylan and I have been separated since April. Best friends, though. We are like brothers. We talk every day. We have a better relationship now than we ever did together. But we really have a really great relationship, and I love him to death, and I love Marcos, and that's Dylan's partner, and we love him, so send them all the love. I don't really have a type, I guess. As long as you can make me laugh, I like that. If you can really go in the kitchen, I like to eat, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I can eat. I just don't like mushrooms or onions. Ew. But I do. I like to eat, so cook. If you like movies and music, I'm cool too. I do tend to like a slimmer guy, like myself. That's just a personal choice, though. But yeah, there you go. Patrick Notath wants to know, what about Pink do you idolize so much? I love Pink because she is a rock star. Like, she writes all her own songs. She actually sings about things that are important. But I love the fact that Pink uses her voice for something good. She speaks about, equality. She's a member of PETA. She knows what it is to struggle and survive. And now she is where she is. She's paying it forward. And she takes her time out on, and a lot of stars do. But I really feel a connection with her because I think that the things that she cares about are a lot of the stuff that I care about. And I think they're really important, like our gay rights, our civil rights, and I don't believe in clubbing baby seals in the head to make a jacket. And there's a lot more to it. Like, she's involved in so many charities and so many things. You should research her. I think she's a really, really great role model, not only for people in general, but for women. And since I impersonate women, I think that's kind of important, that women have strength and power. Okay. John Felmore wants to know if I'll go to the Marine Corps ball with his friend next year. Yes. They're not going to be ready for me, but I'll come. I'll come. Mary Torres, I thank you for telling me I'm one of your favorites. You're one of my favorites. I love you very much. Blah, blah, blah. Ridge Morrison, you're a sweetheart. I love you so much. Okay, Patrick Notath again. Your performances drag are very high energy and amazing. Have you thought about what you're going to do once you start to age and you can't perform the same anymore? Or the same way anymore? I am old. I am old. But I have thought about it, of course. This doesn't last forever. But I have a couple of aces up my sleeve, I think. I'm definitely a good business person, so I have a lot of eggs in a lot of baskets. I've started planning a long time ago what I'm going to do when I get older. And with my up-and-coming projects, hopefully that will push me a little more. I really, really want to open gay youth hostels. Well, not gay youth hostels. Youth hostels, gay homes for gay youth. There you go. That are homeless, and just somewhere to stay. Like, the older kids didn't have role models when we were young, so I want to be a role model, and I want people to feel safe and secure, because going to school is the most important thing, and getting an education, and that's going to set you up for, the future. So that's what I want to do. I want to open, some homeless shelters for kids. Not just gay kids, kids in general, but my focus is on gay kids, because it's fucking tough. Let's see. Patrick, you were really going in on these questions today, boo. In your personal opinion, what were your thoughts on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3, and who would you have placed in the top 3 if it was my choice? It's not Morgan's Drag Race, it's Rue's. I'm just kidding. I really loved the whole season. I thought it was dramatic and energetic, and I couldn't wait to turn on the next week. I was just excited as hell. I loved it. I thought it landed the way it should have landed.